The life and sad ending of Jack Albertson. Jack Albertson was born on June 16, 1907, in Malden, Massachusetts, the son of Russian Jewish immigrants Flora and Leopold Albertson. His older sister was actress Mabel Albertson. Albertson's mother was a stock actress. She supported the family by working in a shoe factory. Until the age of 22, Albertson was known as Harold Albertson. His father abandoned his mother before Jack was born, and the boy was raised by his stepfather, Alex Ehrlich, a barber. Albertson dropped out of high school, ending his formal education after a single year. He worked at several different jobs, including the local General Electric plant, in one of many shoe factories in the Lynn, Massachusetts area. While spending time at the pool parlors, Albertson learned the nuances of tap dancing from his fellow hustlers. When he was 18, he began to be paid for his prize-winning shows. His sister Mabel taught him the first-time steps in tap dancing, and he picked up additional routines by watching vaudeville acts that played in his hometown. Around this time, he started singing with a group called the Golden Rule 4, who held their practice sessions beneath a railroad bridge. Albertson joined the vaudeville road troupe known as the Dancing Versailles Sisters. He then worked in burlesque as a hoofer, soft shoe dancer, and straight man to Phil Silvers on the Minsky's burlesque circuit. Besides vaudeville and burlesque, he appeared on the stage in many Broadway plays and musicals, including High Button Shoes, Top Banana, The Cradle Will Rock, Make Mine Manhattan, Showboat, Boy Meets Girl, Girl Crazy, Meet the People, The Sunshine Boys, for which he received a Tony Award nomination for Best Actor, and The Subject Was Roses, for which he won a Tony for Best Supporting Actor. He was also part of many radio shows early in his career. Some of the radio shows which he was a part of include The Jack Albertson Comedy Show, That's My Pop, and Just Plain Bill. During the late 1940s, he was a regular performer on The Milton Berle Show. Jack Albertson made his film debut in 1938, when he was cast to play the role of a reporter in Garson Kanin-directed American comedy film Next Time I Marry. He then played a series of minor roles in films like Strike Up the Band, Miracle on 34th Street, and Anything Can Happen. He received his big breakthrough in 1954 when he was cast to reprise his role as Vic Davis in the film adaptation of the 1951 musical Top Banana. In 1956, he appeared in 5 films, namely Overexposed, The Harder They Fall, The Eddie Dutchin Story, The Unguarded Moment, and You Can Run Away From It. In the same year, he also made his TV debut when he played a minor role on CBS's network's situational comedy series, I Love Lucy. In 1957, he played supporting roles in films such as Monkey on My Back, Man of a Thousand Faces, and Don't Go Near the Water. From 1957 to 1959, he played Lieutenant Harry Evans in 14 episodes of NBC Network's television series The Thin Man, which was based on Dashiell Hammett's novel of the same name. He continued playing television and film roles throughout the late 1950s and early 1960s. From 1962 to 1963, he played the main role of Lieutenant Commander Virgil Stoner in 32 episodes of the NBC Network's TV comedy series Ensign O'Toole. Meanwhile, he also played supporting roles in films such as Days of Wine and Roses, A Tiger Walks, and How to Murder Your Wife. In 1968, he reprised his role as John Cleary in the film adaptation of the 1964 play The Subject Was Roses. His performance in the film earned him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. From 1969 to 1974, he played various roles in the Western drama series Gunsmoke. Meanwhile, he played Grandpa Joe in the popular 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. In 1974, he was cast to play Ed Brown in the NBC Network situational comedy series Chico and the Man. He played the role from 1974 to 1978, appearing in 88 episodes. His performance earned him the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. In 1975, he made a cameo appearance on CBS Network's American variety show Cher. His performance in Cher earned him the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Continuing or Single Performance in Variety or Music. In 1981, he was cast to play Papa McMahon in Marvin J. Chomsky-directed television film My Body, My Child. He resided for many years in West Hollywood, California. In 1978, he was diagnosed with colorectal cancer, but kept this information private and continued to act. Two of his last roles were in television movies My Body, My Child in 1982 and Grandpa, Will You Run With Me in 1983, both filmed in 1981 and released posthumously. His final theatrical role was as the ill-tempered hunter Amos Slade in Disney's 24th animated feature, The Fox and the Hound, originally released in the summer of 1981, 4 months before his death. Back on October 31, 1952, he married June Wallace Thompson, with whom he had a daughter named Maura Dew. Sadly, on the morning of November 25, 1981, Albertson died at his Los Angeles home in the Hollywood Hills at the age of 74 from colon cancer. He was cremated and his ashes were scattered in the Pacific Ocean.